we have returned. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That was Temple Theme from, well, I mean, it's from one of the Legend of Zelda games, I'm sure, but specifically that's just like the theme song, I think, that's been in the main Zelda level in Smash Brothers for I don't know how long, since the N64. But that's from the Smash Brothers Ultimate soundtrack. Anyway, I was kind of hemming and hawing about what I was actually going to stream today, but you know what? We're probably just going to do some more Fallout London, because even though I didn't do a whole hell of a lot and I died repeatedly, I did enjoy my time with it last night. So, without further ado, we're going to make a lot of weird noises and dive right into it. That's what's going to happen. Oh god. Anyway. Now, I do know that I took the Sleepwalker trait, and I'm actually kind of regretting doing that. I probably should have taken something else or nothing at all. Excuse me while I yawn. It's a good thing I got that coffee before I got home earlier. But, because originally my plan was I was going to probably hang out next to where I woke up and explore around there. But you may recall that even though I lowered the difficulty, I got into a racket with a scavenger, and it did not end well for me. It took a while to take her out. That's when I remember that I have two very detrimental negative traits on account of the fact that I just came out of a lab and I got fucked up via a train crash. A Tround weapon platform. I don't know. But yeah, you see, I think I need to actually carry on. Let's see, Greenwich is the most highly irradiated borough of London. According to local legend, it was ground zero of the nuclear power plant meltdown that devastated the city. You know, in retrospect, I kind of don't like this suit I'm currently wearing, so I think I might have to switch that out to the laundered denim dress. No, let's go with... either the military fatigues or the road leathers, perhaps? Yeah, let's go with the road leathers. It's always a nice standard outfit, isn't it? So I think I could probably turn the audio up just a smidge in the master. Oop, there we go. But yeah, I think I need to carry on with the main quest at least long enough so that I fix my horrible issues that are affecting my damage output and resistance.
This next one, it's Animal Soul by Freshly Squeezed.
Meaning my best option. My best option is probably the fast travel back to the train crash and totter on up to Thames Haven. Ion Brew, the most popular British soda before the war, manufactured so many bottles, all to compete with the foreign Nuka-Cola, that the drink can still be found and enjoyed now, more than 200 years later. But I thought this wasn't over 200 years after the war. I feel like they probably didn't change that too much from the slide in Fallout 4, so that's not 100% correct. Hello Rolls, welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm actually going to make use of the sleepwalking trait in this playthrough, but it does give me an idea for a run of this I maybe would like to do after I finish the game for the first time. Which is to take the sleepwalker trait and, like, specifically do a run of the game where I am forcing myself to sleep after X amount of hours, and then not fast traveling at all, and then I'm just stuck with wherever I wake up. But in this particular run through, it's probably going to be a nuisance more than anything else. But anyway, I think I'm going to run on up to Thameshaven. Because I feel like, well, God, what was his name again? The dude with the vagabonds. Anyway, whatever his name is. Something Sebastian, I think? Rather than going to deal with him, because apparently, according to him, he will be able to help me out somehow with my horde sicknesses. But I feel like Thameshaven might be the best shot, seeing as how they knew what was going on, or at the very least they knew to send the vagabonds down there. Oh no, it's the lice police! The lice police! So yeah, let's head up to Thameshaven instead.
Damn favourites, that one. That was Animal Soul. Sure hope no commuters have been seen in the vicinity of my station. Here's Train Line Romance.
First, let's explore one of these big old buses. I get the feeling there's probably not much here, though. Now, that's a Vault-Tec skeleton. Again, like, there's a lot of custom-made stuff in this, but they do have a lot of, reused assets that don't make a lot of sense, if we're being real. Now, the other thing to wonder, too, is, like, this was only released a couple of days ago. It'll be interesting to see what happens as time goes on, because they're inevitably going to patch the game. They might even add more stuff to it, who knows. Not gonna lie, I'm legitimately curious to see what the Thames folk actually look like, because they are mutants to some degree. I'm thinking something along the lines of a ghoul, except not really ghoulish. Hooligans? Oh god, hooligans! I also like how I have a sniper on this, but it sounds so absurdly loud still. Okay, I guess the hooligans are essentially this game's version of the Raiders. Which is goddamn hilarious, that is. Lousy football hooligans. If nothing else, it'd be nice to find Thames Haven, because I'm assuming this is a town I can do some trading in. I am carrying a lot of shit. Oh wait, Churchill? Who's Churchill?
Is your problem?
What do you mean, what the fuck is my problem? Didn't I just help your dog? What's happening? I'm confused.
Hope you liked it, fellow Londoners. You're on the mend, and this radio station is brassic. If you fancy topping up my coffers, head over to me in Hackney. Till then, here's me shilling for the Courthouse. King Herod's department store. Just reminding you that if you need to ask the price, you can't afford it. I always thought this next song reminded me of that old show about a sea sponge. Either way, here's the Blighty Bop.
Random SpongeBob reference? Okay.
Don't go quietly. You can count on that. God save the Queen.
Oh, it's the Tommies.
Anything you need?
The fuck is your problem?
You seem to be the one with the problem. Who even are you? Whoa, calm down.
I won't be calming down anytime soon. Me bloody dogs are dead because of you.
Sorry, what?
Those dogs were mine.
Nani?
Churchill and the others. Some were strays, maybe. But mine, I fed them every day.
They were basically feral. Your actual dog is fine. Get over it. I just wanted to protect myself.
You could have just roughed them up a bit. Didn't have to have them die. I guess I ain't got a place to be mad. It wasn't my life at risk. Forgive me. I'm an animal lover. To be honest, he's always getting picked on by the other strays. He really needs a home. With me work and all, I don't really have time to take care of the little guy properly. Why not make amends for everything? Think you could adopt him? Churchill's his name.
Churchill. Of course it is. Can he do any tricks?
Oh, I don't know. Just licking his balls counts a trick.
I mean, I can't do it, so that seems like a trick to me. I love a pet, sure.
Hey, he's a real good boy. You do right by him, he'll do right by you. Just give him a little pat on the head if you want to take him with you. He's smart enough to work out the rest. Anyway, enough about the dog talk. Why are you here?
I don't know, man. I don't know where the hell I am. How do I get to Thames Haven?
Thames Haven. Don't know why you'd want to go there. But if you insist, keep following the road, past the bunker, past Fesco, then turn right. Keep going, and you'll reach the old tube station. It's down there.
What is this place?
Here is the Prilla Dog Chum Factory. We're the #1 canned goods supplier in London.
Is there any work available?
Talk to the owner. He's inside.
You have a doctor on premises?
Doctor, here, you're having a... I'm not supposed to talk about our health and safety practices. It's in me contract.
I'll be on my way.
Sure.
I may as well go see the... I should probably go have a chat with the person in charge. Hello, Churchill. What a stout-looking fellow you are. Yes, you do. Come along. Get away from me, you beast. Hey there, boy. Want to come with me? Hey boy, do you know any tricks?
You'd have to be insane to take on the Tommies.
I'll take that as a no. Okay, well I have a friend at least.
You lost.
Nope, I just want to go have a chat with whoever's in charge of the chum factory. Do I hear chanting? What's happening? What is this nonsense that I hear? I think I should turn off the radio for a bit. It's kind of interfering with everything else. If the game loads. No more heroes. Investigate the shouting? Okay.
You should consider enlisting. We need people like you.
That's cool and all Bonhart, but what the fuck's going on here? I'm not fucking eating dog food. If you're brave enough to eat this shit, go ahead. I even left you a spoon. Dig in. Okay.
Welcome, welcome. Take a look.
Okay, so she's got various types of dog food. But the important thing is I can sell her stuff, at least some stuff. Mostly just aid items though, and I don't really want to sell any of those, so never mind.
Just what you're looking for. Farewell.
Does her name tag say wench? Or does it just simply say wrench? Honestly, it looked like it said wench. I do like how I can apparently just swipe stuff from this section, though. Huh? Am I supposed to be back here? You guys supposed to let me be back here? Just wondering. Vol's on. Alright then. Hi, who are you?
Yes?
Hello, Jeff. Nice pair of glasses. I'd like a pair like that.
Yeah?
Let me read your innermost thoughts. Urgent meeting Tommy quota directive. Message, attention all workers, we are failing miserably to meet the Tommy quota for this month. The gentry overseers are breathing down our necks, demanding immediate results. Effective immediately, all workers are to toil relentlessly, forsaking rest until the quota is met. Failure is not an option. Let the machinery roar and the cans be filled without pause. Let's have a look at the reports. Paid vacation leave, deleted by management. Subject, Brahman beef imports depletion. Terminal entry date 2004-2237. Okay, see, originally I thought that this was supposed to take place between the two, although I suppose 2237 is between 1 and 2, I'm not sure. Anyway. Import shipment of Brahman beef from the farms of Camelot received and logged into inventory. Noted a significant decrease in Brahman beef reserves, consumption rates surpassing projections, alarmingly low levels of Brahman beef remaining in stock, imminent depletion expected within the next 24 hours. Note, urgent action required to source alternative protein sources to avoid disruption in chum production. Requesting expedited delivery of alternative ingredients to maintain uninterrupted. You heard me. In light of the abysmal scarcity of Brahman beef, we find ourselves plummeting into the need of a replacement in order to continue our Prilladog chum operations. You may feel that desperation grips us as we seek alternative ingredients, but this is not the case. We have found alternatives in order to prevent the factory from grinding to a halt. Get back to work or face dire consequences. Oh God, is the alternative people? The alternative's people, isn't it? Hear this, research team. With our backs against the wall, we demand that you commence trials on the proposed substitute ingredients immediately. Failure to expedite this process will result in severe punishment. We will not tolerate any delay in the discovery of an acceptable replacement. Our very survival hangs in the balance. Acceptable news! After much grumbling and dissatisfaction, we have managed to find a marginally tolerable replacement for Brahman beef and our own Prilladog chum. Do not celebrate. This is a mere reprieve. Continue production at all costs. Our existence will not be a fleeting shadow. Last warning. Today marks the final opportunity to meet the tummy quota and avoid the wrath of our gentry overlords. By some miracle, we have scraped by this month, but the guillotine of punishment still looms overhead. Celebrate not, for our toil shall only intensify as we march into the abyss of another month. Am I going to get involved in a workers' revolt here?
Hi, how are you?
I also like how they're all wearing Red Rocket overalls.
It's a matter of health and safety, of our rights. We demand shared records, no more weekly applications. We demand time off, at least 1 day a week. We demand fair wages, 3 tickets an hour. And other stuff too. We demand to be treated like real people. We're not just Mr. Handy's mindlessly stuffing tins of chum. We're flesh and blood and irradiated spirit stuffing tins of chum. But we're still real people with real needs. Like bathroom breaks. We demand those too. And if we don't get them, we'll strike. We'll throw down our tools and stuff tins no more. Fair treatment for fair work. Fair treatment for fair work.
Unless you want a fair punishment to get back to work.
Okay then. Let's go see what this guy's deal is. He's got a nice coat, I'll give him that. I might side against him if that's a possibility for no other reason than to get his coat.
You don't work for me. What are you doing on my factory floor?
Why don't you mind your own business? I heard a commotion.
So you're the type to stick their nose in other people's business, huh? You could be just what I've been looking for. Speak to me in my office. I have a business proposal for you.
Does that proposal involve me taking your coat? I'd like your coat. Just saying.
Good. I thought you were a smart one. That's why I want to offer you a job.
I'm not stuffing tins of chum.
Nor would I let you. This job concerns Alan Calloway, the ne'er-do-well you heard earlier. He needs to be dealt with. He's bad for morale, not to mention my profits. But I can't touch him. His following among the rabble grows daily. He seems to have it out for me, personally. He verbally attacks me at every turn, and I've been at my wit's end all month. No idea what to do. And then, who but an avenging angel graced my doorstep? What say you? Will you return this factory to peace?
Simple work for simple pay. I'll rub out the issue for you. I like the sound of what you're suggesting.
I've tried the peaceful approach. I bought him off. He just pocketed the tickets and kept on going. He's more money hungry than I am.
I don't think you see the whole picture. Just don't speak Alan's language. Then promote him, but tie his salary to sales goals.
Brilliant. He'll change his tune in a heartbeat. I won't even have to pay him more than I already do if I make it regional sales goals. I can just give him the absolute worst regions, and no one would take his complaints seriously if I'm working with him. Bless you. I'm the hero, and he's the villain now. Follow me. You won't want to miss this show.
Was there a way I could have sided against Hervin? Because I don't like Hervin. He seems like a bit of an asshole. I also don't like how the combat music seems to be playing right now.
What do you want now?
Why, I've got good news for you. And I wanted everyone to hear this announcement.
What are you up to, Harvin?
I'm promoting you to regional manager. You now have the full authority to make changes that would affect regional sales. After all, you're receiving a share of the profits now. Your salary is now tied to our sales goals.
No. You can't.
You'll be in charge of regional sales in Bromley.
But they're landlords.
Once you prove you can handle that responsibility, we'll look to add more territories. Oh, and don't forget, your pay's tied to sales goals. You're a tad behind on those this quarter.
You heard Harvin. We need to meet those goals. That means ramping up the conveyor belt speed.
I feel bad about
I
this.
can't thank you enough for that stroke of brilliance. I'll double my profits off his lazy ass. That creativity deserves a reward. And a bonus. Stop by any time.
Well, I finished that quest awful quick. And hey, look, there's another level up. Let's see. I feel like armor is not a bad... Like I'm gonna want to do as much tinkering as I possibly can, so stuff like gun nut, armor, blacksmith, those are all things I'm gonna want to take. So let's take armor.
Yeah?
I'll. Well, sir, I feel like I've made the situation worse in this place, so, let's move along and, you know. Hope not to screw things up for people more. Now, it appears I can just swipe stuff from his office currently, so I'm not going to say no to that. Yeah, let's steal from his safe. Irvin's a bit of a dick anyway. Ooh, pistol. I do want to stick specifically with one-handed weapons with this. So, let's replace the crude gun with the pistol. Hell, it does more damage anyway. Alright, so next level I might take the gunslinger perk so I can do extra pistol damage. Nothing new on this terminal. Now they're all pretty much the same. Okay, well, let's, steal more stuff. No, let's move along to, Thames Haven if I can. They don't seem like they're too far away from here. I just gotta find my way out of this place. I'm kind of stuck. Though I guess it was over this way, wasn't it? I'm back in Irvin's office, that's something. Okay, so the door's over there, I just need to figure out how to get to the door. This way? Yeah, it's past the break room. Of course, that being said, I also have access to their basement now, so, what do we have in the basement, I wonder? Let's find out, shall we?
Going up.
Some dark and horrific secret? Although we're going up, not down.
Ground floor.
Now, am I supposed to be here? Am I going to get in trouble for being up here? Is there any particular reason why there's an American flag here? I find that very curious. Was I right about it being people? I might be right about it being people. I feel like there was a whole other thing I probably could have done here if I didn't immediately side with Irvin. Oh well, whatever, let's just keep on trucking.
Going up.
Come along, Churchill.
Ground full.
Let us leave this horrible place. And its mysteries will have to remain unsolved. Yeah, the minute I fix whatever the hell is wrong with me, I'm not going to be as concerned about, oh, I don't know, going to sleep and ending up halfway across the map. That 10% increase to damage taken and 10% reduction to damage dealt is kind of a problem. Be fine, boy. Hell's a Morphex. Medics, I guess, basically. Did they need to render the dog's balls? Did you notice that? Don't know if that was required. Making a lot of noise just stumbling about there, Churchill. Okay, we're on the right track for Thames Haven. You attack real fast in VATS with the Balisong, though, I'll say that. It swings pretty slowly in standard combat, but holy crap, does it really go quick in VATS. Go in here? I can! Except not really, because I don't have a I don't have a high enough lockpick skill, unfortunately. It's going to have to wait. I don't think that should be in London. There's a lot more American propaganda in London than you would ever think. Amazing, that. That, however, looks like it's specifically made for this game. Whoa, what? Oh no, shrews! Shoot it. Honestly, I'm frankly shocked that I have not, become over-encumbered yet. Where's this enemy you found, Churchill? What's an shrew? That's alright, lad. That's been dealt with. Now I get some more of its tasty, tasty meat. This Thames Haven. Have we met some friends? God, I hope we've met some friends.
Got business here? Mind
Maybe.
the gap and all that.
Hello, Randeep.
State your business, civilian.
I'm looking for Thames Haven.
Really? Not many go looking for it, but each to their own, I guess. Thames Haven is under lockdown, from what we've been able to gather. They've barricaded themselves in. No one goes in or out. Seems their pest problem finally got out of control.
Where is Thames Haven exactly?
Beneath us, in the flooded remains of Canada Water Station, Thames folk like to keep to themselves.
Why don't you help them?
Personally, I wouldn't mind helping them. Thames folk are folk just like you and me, but we just don't have the authorization. The orders from up top are clear. No interference with the Thames folk.
Also, the butt of your rifle seems to be kind of phasing through your chest. That seems like it might be pretty painful, Randeep. You might want to get that checked. Who actually are the Thames folk?
Children of the Thames. Some of my comrades call them sludge suckers, but never to their face. If you've never seen one, prepare yourself.
Sebastian Gaunt told me to visit Thames Haven.
Won't, eh? I'd steer clear of him. He's a wanted man in these parts, though I hear he's a friend of the Thames folk.
Have you heard of any secret underground labs?
Can't say that I have. That's the sort of thing the Thames folk might know more about. Most of them have taken to living beneath the surface.
So then how do I get in?
Just to be clear, I don't advise doing this unless absolutely necessary. They've barricaded the main entrance. You'll have to go in the long way around, through the south entrance. Find their leader, Rachel Hall. Good luck. God save our gracious queen. Long live our noble queen.
Okay, and now you're going to sing me some propaganda, and good as gold. So, where is the south entrance?
Stop running around like a cock.
I can be as much of a cock as I want to. You can't tell me what to do, goddammit. I mean, I suppose technically you're the closest equivalent to the law around these parts, so theoretically you can, but no. That's, something alright. That's a hell of a something. Anyway, let's not faff about. Let's actually get down to Thames Haven and see if I can deal with all the whatever is wrong with me. Ah yes, all the stuff that are my problems. You know, it's funny, I turned around and I was like, oh shit, it got real dark out all of a sudden. Looking out my window. But then, you know, it gets darker earlier now, not like it was. Time makes fools of us all, as they say. Or something. This place appears to be monstrously overgrown. So we got anything hostile on the way between here and there? I don't like the sound of whatever the hell that was. Also the rads. The rads are a problem. The terminal's got a few barnacles on it, but it's probably fine. Services to and from Southwark Canada Water Station are postponed. This is due to a water leak in tunnels AO5B, AO4B, and CW01A. Please refrain from allowing passengers to board any trains on south and northbound lines, lower level 3, as these may be maintenance calls. With the ongoing uproar in the city and state of global occurrences, it is recommended that you keep your Protect and Survive booklet on you at all times in the event of a nuclear annihilation, because that's going to be real goddamn helpful, I know. Wanna know something? I think the stream might have crashed. Did it? I need to check. I need to check. I need to check this because I just glanced over and the audio bar and everything is frozen. Alright, so let me just save this and have a little look-see. Okay, no, it seems to be going fine. Maybe. Let me refresh the stream here. Or the dashboard page. No, that seems to be okay. But the time seems to be out of whack from one to the other. I don't know why that is. Okay, I'm just gonna carry on as if everything is still working. I'll presume it is. If not, boy will my face be red. Yeah, I go into the terminal and everything's frozen up again. Weird. Hello, Simon. Mick here. These bloody leaks in the tunnels are killing us. It seems the entire Southwark Station side of the Thames is logging the water beneath it. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with the fracking situation in Croydon. It's like the land beneath it is ready to slip at any moment. Yeah, it's a distance away from us, but I can't help but think that if it could affect the rest of the city. Our best bet is pinning some of the structures in some kind of attempt to repair the current damage. If we aren't careful, some of the tunnels could come tumbling down on our heads. Might get the week off if that happens. Thank fuck. Let me know how the situation is up there. Regards, Mickey. Hello, Simon, my love. I don't know if you've seen anything about these cute Thulu dolls sold by Sunny Delights. They are adorable. I have to pick one up for the kids. They'll love it. They aren't too expensive as well, considering. I just have to hope the dog doesn't chew up this cuddly toy. Last time that happened, Charlotte cried for weeks. From Claretta. This is a warning that all utility tunnels spanning tube access A05B, A04B, and CWOA have been closed to all personnel until further notice. This is due to cracks in the tunnel's reinforced concrete structure. This notice is for your own safety. Okay, it's doing that thing again, so let me just... Okay, I exit out of the game and it seems to be fine. And now I can't... Where'd my taskbar go? What's happening? Why is my computer doing this? Why have you betrayed me? Okay, here it is. Okay, for whatever reason, OBS does not seem to operate very well while the game is running. Which is odd, because it seemed like it was fine yesterday. Like I said, I'm just going to carry on as if it's normal, and we'll hope for the best. I think there just might be too much going on, and OBS doesn't know what's happening with it. In any case, let's head around this way. And here we are. I'm carrying too much shit, which I should have expected. I can't throw away any of my hats, though. We know we can't. The hooligan leg is probably kind of pointless. Yeah, let's drop that. And, yeah, that gives me enough. Hopefully when I talk to the Thames folk, I'll find a store I can go to. I don't know what use the flare gun is, so I can't call Minutemen. But, you know. That's a tough doll! Fuck yes, I'm taking one of those. I can make pizza? I hope that was you that just opened up a door. Pasteurized milk. Purified water. Guess I can't do anything with the red true meat unless I ground it, so... Wait, where the hell am I? Okay, I'm right here. Moving right along. What was that? Did I just hear something? Hello, Thames folk. Big glowy mushroom. It's exciting, but also dangerous because radiation. What's that noise? What's a rad shrew? I'm not too concerned about rad shrews at this point, now that I have a gun and some bullets for it. The amount of radiation I'm about to soak up. Come on. Get. Okay, let's not pick up any more stuff until I find a way to offload some of the stuff. Fuck is a leechling? Disgusting is what it is. But it does apparently have wonder glue on it, which is nice. I have a distinct feeling I'm going the exact wrong way. Hello, Alterius. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Hello to you as well. I'm just below the ruins of London, shooting leeches. That's a dead somebody. Ooh. Things haven't been too bad, can't complain too much. Because what's the sense, right? It's good to see this is a deadly dead end over here.
Yeah.
I think I should really stop faffing about and try to get to Thameshaven, if I'm being honest. Because let's face it, the further I explore these tunnels, the more likely I'm going to get horribly murdered by some freaky, disgusting creature. You know, we really do need to play 7 Days to Die again, especially seeing as how they finally officially released the game after, I think, 12 years. I haven't even touched it since they did the full update, but I really need to get back into it one of these days. I don't know how much of it has officially changed, but I think a good bit of it has. Is it for the better? Is it for the worse? I guess that remains to be seen. Did I just go in a circle? I think I did. Where the hell am I going? Well, for one thing in the game, I know that they've got the armor system completely changed, and I don't know how much I like that idea at the moment, but I guess it remains to be seen. Okay, this just leads me back to where I was. So how the hell do I get... Is it up there? I don't know. I heard that the skill progression was changed rather excessively as well, but I don't really know how that has gone one way or the other. Alright, how about I check my map? I get the distinct feeling this is not the way I need to get to Thameshaven. Probably need to swing around another way. If it lets me out, that is. The game hasn't crashed yet. Knock on wood. He says through much yawning. Yeah, so far if I have any complaints about this mod, mostly it's not anything big. It does have a tendency to stutter in terms of... What did you find, boy? Ooh. It does have a tendency to stutter, the load times are a bit slow. Overall, it's not too bad, though. One thing that's just a basic quibble for me is the fact that there's a bunch of stuff that's obviously from Fallout 4, and it's, like, despite the fact that we're supposedly in London, there's a lot of Boston-specific things. It's a mod called Fallout London, which is basically an entirely new story mode that takes place in London. It was originally supposed to be released back in April, but due to the next-gen upgrade that Bethesda released for Fallout 4, it completely fucked that up. But it finally released a couple of days ago. You know what? Let's put away... Let's not take this thing with me. Again, I either need to find player housing or a town so I can sell my shit. Oh, you've never played Fallout, so you have no idea. Fair enough.
Yup, don't mind me.
Run like hell and you'll be there.
I do like how...
Britannia rules the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves.
Okay. I do like how in this they seem to have added the fact that when you run into people, they seem pretty indignant about it. I don't think that was a thing in the base game. Alright, so I think I need to swing around the back here, and maybe that's how I get into Thameshaven. Running out of ammunition. Now, it's entirely possible that, I just didn't see the correct way to go.
I'm here to serve. I wish I could meet the Queen.
Another fun fact about this game is that they did do concept art of ghoul versions of the Queen and Prince Charles, but they ended up axing that. They ended up not bothering to use that after the Queen passed. Because I think they explicitly said, they were like, you know what, as long as she's alive, sure, maybe we'll put that in here. But then they were like, you know, if she dies, maybe it would be in poor taste. And honestly, it's kind of a good thing that they didn't put her in here, and Charles, because if you really think about it, well, for a start, Fallout history did not play out the way that ours did, so who's to say that that particular royal family even would have been in charge by that point? But even if they were, the Queen and Prince Charles would have had to have been ghoulified long before 2077, because 2077 is when the bombs dropped. Both of them would have been long dead by then, so it wouldn't have made much sense. Also, did I just pick up a flag? And if I did, where was it? Okay. Gotcha.
You're on the mend with this little ray of sunshine, Nigel, the nihilist. I wonder what the true meaning of this next song is. Seth Bezos probably knows.
Almost home. Ooh, armor workbench. Let's see what I can do to upgrade my shit. Let's scrap 2 of these. Oh man, that's going to really, really increase my survivability. Yeah, I won't upgrade that unless I can upgrade the whole damn thing. I also like how it's still called a Pip-Boy. And it still has that, but it's not a Pip-Boy, it's an Attaboy. Nice to see I can give that some upgrades as well, but... I can sit on the toilet? The toilet that has a fish sticking out of it? Seems wildly uncomfortable, that. Excellent. check the local map, see if there's another entrance in here somewhere.
Makes me laugh every time that. We're Bentos, everyone. I'm here for you, old Blighty, and I just want you all to know I love you. Just wish you loved me back. Right, here I am being a shill for some ticks. Here's a word from our sponsors. The fifth column wants you to join their ranks and fight against the Brooklyn's gentry. Right, okay, I said it. Note, I don't support this message. If you need some time to think over this next song, that's all right. Here's your favourite by Pepper Coyote, Duck.
So he did advertising for the fifth column. He does not like the fifth column. Understandable, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so I think it's safe to say swimming in the Thames is a fucking terrible idea. Much like real life, I guess. Alright, oh god, do I have some Radaway? I hope I have Radaway. I do. Holy shit. Alright, so let's go back in here and see if I can find my way around. Because I thought there was another entrance somewhere, but maybe there's not. Maybe this is the only way to go.
Just tell them, hey, I think I know the proper way to keep this family from becoming an ashtray. Oh yeah, that atom bomb might drop on you,
I do like the music in this game, though.
What do you do? No.
It's very fitting, and it does have a bit of a twist to it than the standard Fallout music does.
What you do is just duck and cover. Everything will work out right. Duck and cover. You might make it through the night.
Well, this might actually help, come to think of it. Didn't realize this was an option.
Lobby.
That's a bomb. Duck and cover by Pepper Coyote. Lucky listeners. You know what?
Although it also seems to me as if this leads nowhere.
Going up.
My god, I'll find my way down there yet.
Ground floor.
Alright, so theoretically going straight in that direction will lead me to, Rachel, whatever her name is. The one I need to go talk to. But I can't get through. Tickets. Oh, can I go up here? I can go up here. I don't think it leads me anywhere, but I can. I can go behind that fence and probably get stuck. may as well take the flare gun. I don't know what use it is, but I'll take it anyway.
What a joyful little trek. I really hope you enjoyed that. That was by Pepper Coyote, everyone. This next one is another Seth Bentos classic.
Okay, so I can't go that way. Can't go that way. Yeah, I get the distinct feeling that, I need to come down here via a different entrance. In other words, I gotta go outside and explore, basically. Alright. Fair enough. I feel like taking the, it's like Aqua Boy, Aqua Lad, something perk that stops me from getting irradiated in water is going to be a must. I'm presuming that perk is still here. I hope it is. Can I knock the door down? Not this. Okay. Alright. Back outside again. Hell, at this point it might have been easier if I went to go to help out Sebastian. Considering I can't seem to get in this place. I must be missing something stupid. Perhaps it's just my own lack of observancy. But I guess we shall see, shan't we?
Thanks, Seth Bentos. Thanks indeed for that song. Now then, I suppose I better make me bread and butter. Here's a little chinwag for our sponsors. Fleet Street Barbers are inviting you for the best haircut in town. It's to die for. Also, try Miss Miggin's Pie Shop, located next door. I've got some choice things to say about this next song and its contents, but I'll let you all listen for yourselves.
Can't help but think that was a Sweeney Todd reference just then. Alright, so, anyway. I gotta try to get over this way, I think. Which means I gotta get around this big old lump of building. Alternatively, I can try to jump across that one little section of the Thames, which is going to be awful on account of the fact that I am going to irradiate myself to death if I do. But hey, we'll see what happens, huh? Alternatively, we can see what's going on in this building. Safe I can unlock, if nothing else. Well, theoretically I can unlock it. I do like having Churchill with me, but goddamn, are his footsteps loud. Yeah, I feel like maybe heading down this way is the idea. Hey, just a goddamn minute. Is this where I already was? Have I already been here? I might have already been here. This looks familiar. It is. I've been here already. Okay. It's got the Super Duper Mark logos, despite the fact that it's not a Super Duper Mark. It's supposed to be a Fesco.
Britannia! Britannia rule away! Britain's never, never, never shall be slain!
At least the other guy tried to sing it. That dude just angrily yelled it at me as I walked by.
Diamond amongst the rough. That was You'll Need a Duke, Pepper Coyote. This next song summarises me in a nutshell. Here's Calico Jack.
Well, ladies all call me Calico Jack. When I get what I want, I'm not coming back. I have my rum with every meal, notch my bell for every heart I steal. Let's set sail.
I do like this tune.
I'm out of date road with regal hair. The queen herself couldn't match my flair. Might as well dub me Super Mac. The dream they got me Calico Jack, baby. Let's go.
I guess that doesn't do anything. Alright, so swimming is a death sentence. Let's see if I can get across some other way.
The bobbies all call me Dodgy Lou. I'm a slippery eel, I leave 'em black and blue.
See, if I can get here, I can jump across that way. Okay, let's live dangerously. Let's take one of the Jimmy hats. Okay, now I gotta swim like a motherfucker over there. Reds! Reds! Okay, needless to say, that was a bad idea. Hell, at this point, I'm willing to take a little nap and see where sleepwalking takes me again, because I don't know if I'm missing something in the area I was in, but I feel like there must be another entrance to get to Thames Haven. Randeep said there was a southern entrance I could have taken, but for the life of me, I don't know where that could possibly be. You would assume it would be in the south, so around this way. So I might need to swing back around here again and go that way. So hell, let's do that. Let's see if we can swing around the long way.
What a diamond amongst the rough. That was You'll Need a Duke, Pepper Coyote. Oddly named this next one, as I've no idea what's beyond it, but I promise it's a good one.
So now we sail away from our lands. We're searching.
Yeah, if I do have one complaint about the way this is laid out, though, it does seem like things are a bit more claustrophobic, I guess, maybe is the best way to put it. It seems like it's easier to get stuck.
fighting on. I guess you know what we might find. We'll come back home when it's our time. Keep the sea warm and our home safe. But before
I may have just bitten off more than I can chew. That's a lot of wild dogs. You know what? Ah. Abuse the fats! You leave my Churchill alone. Kind of crippled. Do I have any stim packs? I do not. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to accept that.
Beyond the Sea by Glenn Collins.
You're alright, boy.
It's Sif Benson singing Nuclear Submarine.
Oh, I love this song. Seen it all. It's been in the nuclear submarine. We've all been that nuclear submarine. The nuclear submarine, yeah. Okay, so I really do need to take a long way around, don't I? Tenpenny real estate. We ensure that every room has the most perfect view. That's a Fallout 3 reference, and that had to have been deliberately put in here. Because if you played Fallout 3, your introduction to Alistair Tenpenny could very well be that he had you eradicate the town of Megaton for no other reason than it was obstructing his view. And, even though it's never explained how, it is mentioned that Alistair Tenpenny is from England, like he moved to the US from England somehow. But it's never explained how he got from England to the US after the bombs dropped. And centuries of decay.
And this radio station is Brassic. If you fancy topping up my coffers, head over to me in Hackney. Till then, here's me shilling for the Courtos. Stop in for a drink at the Flying Dutchman located in Canada Water. Thames folk owned establishment. Thames folk welcome. Humans welcome, everybody welcome. Basically, please drink here. Well, I might not like the look of them, but at least they sing nice. Here's Seth Bentos and the gang singing Train to Merseyside.
Pathetic wolf. Weird name for a bone. Okay, so now I'm just back here. So how the hell... Honestly, at this point, I might be better off just going down to see Sebastian. Because I don't really know how to get down to talk to the Thames folk. Which is absurd, but here we are. So let's go back to Greenwich Station. Again, I think it's just something I'm missing in the area I kept going down into. So I guess I'm just back to what I was doing in the first place, which is trying to get down to Sebastian and hoping not to get mauled to death by ghouls. However, I am better equipped now. So yeah, I'm hoping a ghoul or two is not going to cause me too much of a hassle. See, all I want is I want a spot where I can set up shop or like, because I know workshops and settlements are still a thing in this, apparently. But like, just a spot where I can set up, store some goods, maybe sell some stuff, and then I can actually explore. Because I feel like I can't do much of that until I get one of those, get an area like that I can set up in.
I hope you all like that one as much as I did. That was Train to Merseyside by Seth Bentos. Next up is a cheeky great one, Beat Me Daddy 8 to the Bar by Miss Beth Bell.
There's a guy who plays the best piano by far. He can play piano any way that you like it, but the way he likes to play is A to the bar. When he plays it's a ball, he's the daddy of them all. The people gather around when he gets on the stand. Then when he plays, he gets a hand. The rhythm he beats.
Okay, so last time I went down this way, I got mauled to death by a bunch of foxes. So we'll see if that goes as well. Although if I stick to the road, maybe I'll be okay. That's a crash plane. How about that? I believe one of these ruins is where I slept last time I played, and I got horribly lost. Ah yes, wicked shipping, which should not exist here. It's stupid that I keep fixating on that specifically, all these little things that shouldn't be here because it should be Boston specific. It's not fair of me, I'm sure. A rabbit! Let's leave the rabbit alone. I got no reason to mess with no wabbit.
Jam! Nobody's beating this one by Miss Beth Bell. The next one is
That's an Institute flag.
Roy.
So there's enemies. Now it's a bunch of hooligans. Let's leave them be. Not that I'm particularly afraid of them, but I can't take their equipment because I am running out of inventory space. Let's turn off the radio, seeing so I'm getting pretty close to another story beat, no doubt. I'm not far from the Swan and Mitre. It's just down the street a ways. I really need to increase my perception so I can unlock some more shit. That would be nice. Roaches! Almost gained another level, which is nice. Seem to be getting those rather frequently. Where you at, Sebastian, old bean? It's Caravan Guard.
Hey, at least it's honest work.
What's wrong with your face?
I've got a bit of sympathy for that pack mule, lugging around this load of rubbish. But I reckon it's a sight better off than me.
I suppose so. You sound like you're dying. Also, I don't know where your caravan is. What's happened? Also, I've leveled up. Let's see now. I know I'm almost out of bullets for the pistol, but let's take Gunslinger anyway. You lads don't want to talk to me? What? There's a whole lot of something going on. Must be up here. Oh, there's Sebastian. Johnny Shrapnel and Chill Winston.
So you're what's rustling around.
Alright, lads, where's the rest of them?
You think you can
I'm
beat
making a
me?
move. Cover me. Only cowards run.
Pin him in place.
Damn it. I will take your glasses. I might be out of 9mm bullets, but I've got a shitload of 32 rounds. By shitload, I mean 52, but, you know, better. Let's put that underneath 1. So, Sebastian, my man, I went to go try to talk to the Thames folk, but I am apparently a fool and could not find them. So, you need some help. I could probably help. Okay, you know what? I can't carry that. What's going on with my face? You know what? Let's take off the surgical mask too. I think that's had its day. We gotta see that glorious beard. Screw it, I'll take the gloves off too. I guess the lads must have gone inside. Have they infiltrated the pub? Gotta go down to the Swan and Mitre for a pint and wait for all this to blow over. It's not going to blow over, is it? Not with an excessive amount of violence, I'm sure. Gotta have a night of the old ultra-violence. Yes.
All alone. Too bad for you. I can spend my
Touch
tickets
me
on
again and
bullets
there'll
or
be consequences.
Well, you lads barely needed my help, did you? Holy shit. Well, at the very least, I can see what sort of, He has a cigar. Alright. Let's have a look at the Syndicate suit. Okay, I can't wear any armor over that, so it's kind of pointless. Where's the cigar, though? Amazing. I have a cigar. Feel like that's kind of pointless, so, you know, whatever.
We used to be something, but now...
I don't know, you were certainly something to these guys. Their end, that's what you were.
You the one helping out? Good to see ain't everybody out to get us.
It's a good day to get things done.
Alright, so I gotta go talk to Yvette, eh? I haven't met her yet, so...
Hey, you that fresh-faced Gaunt mentioned?
Yeah, I guess that's me.
Good. Listen up. We got hit hard just there, but we managed to kill or capture every attacker, except one. I noticed a scout hang back and leg it when things swung our way. If they're bringing back up from the Isle of Dogs, we could be toast. I need you to stop them. They look to be beelining for the comm station north of here. I've got someone to trip the power on it remotely, but that'll only hold them so long. Go snuff out the Hornet before it brings back the nest. The scout was a young lass. Denim fatigues, spiky hair. Should be easy to spot. Now go. If you need medical attention, I can take a look at you, but I can't do miracles. And wipe those questions off your tongue. We've got no time for that.
She seems awful happy about this. Yes, please. I was in a train crash and I haven't felt right ever since. Can you help me?
I can't say I've treated a survivor of a rail accident before. This'll be interesting.
She goes all fucking
There.
Sub-Zero and rearranges my spine by ripping it out.
Stress, probably brought on by the crash. That remedy should do the trick. Just remember those breathing exercises.
Okay. Well, at least I don't have that problem anymore. Which one was that? Okay, so my damage is still, I do full damage against people again now, that's nice.
Can I help you? You've come to the right place.
Okay, at the very least I've got
Take care.
a doctor I can talk to.
Do you need medical assistance? What do you need?
Oh good, and I can sell her practically everything out of my inventory. Alright, so I'll hang on to the 9mm and the flare gun. Might hang on to the sniper rifle for now. Yeah, I'll hang on to that for now. Don't need the mine. Or the gun. That gun. Sell that mine, sell the walking cane. Gotta keep all my hats, because I'm a fool. I'll sell the cigar. Yeah, probably sell the denim dress. Hang on to the military fatigues for now, perhaps. I may as well sell the syndicate suit. I don't doubt I'm going to be killing a good number of them at some point. Ooh, can I give Churchill the goggles? That'd be cool. May as well buy those from her too while I'm at it. Okay, I mean that kind of takes out a large chunk of my tickets, but I can deal. You too, pup. That face. Can you, much like dog meat, wear these goggles? Because if you can, if you fucking can. I don't think you can. Oh, wait. Okay, theoretically he can, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
About time to tuck in, innit?
Well, seeing as how they were so kind as to fix my fucked up spine, I may as well go deal with their scout problem. The vagabonds seem like a bunch of crooks, but I feel like I'm probably going to want to side with them over the Isle of Dogs anyway. The dogs seem like they're more, how shall I put this? Criminals that are more quote-unquote legitimate, but are much more dangerous because of it. Let's put it that way. Oh, there's that caravan guard that seems to be stuck here for some reason. Alright, so where did the, where's this, okay, they're to the north of here. That was nice. Yeah, a lot of walls. London seems to be very maze-like. Which it's been a long time since I've been to the city in real life, but I feel like that's kind of accurate, if we're being real. I feel like the fog is certainly, accurate. All I have to deal with are rabbits. Everything is going to be gravy. Oh, well, that cleared up pretty damn quick, didn't it? Discovered Dom's Cafe. Which is apparently where the scout is. I'll see if I can solve this peacefully or if extreme violence is called for. So they're not hiding in the bathroom. Okay. Applesauce? Fucking A.
Oi, what do you want?
Wait, what? Okay, there we go. God damn it. Your life. And with the vagabonds, surrender or die.
Shit, I don't want to die. Please, don't hurt me. I only joined the syndicate last week. I was just in it for the money. I never wanted to see no blood. Please, please let me live. I promise, I'll leave this gang shit behind.
You really expect mercy in this world? You fool. Nah, let's let her go and hope it doesn't bite me in the ass. Alright, scram.
Legend.
Legend! Guess I'm working with the vagabonds now. Eventually I do have to head back to see if I can figure out how to go down and talk to the goddamn Thames folk, but that's not happening tonight. Again, I feel like it was just something I kept missing. But this is much more straightforward, so we'll stick with this for now. It's nice that I don't have to go overly far.
Careful where you tread, or you'll give me a reason to have fun.
Fun, you say? You in for a little bit of a balmy, my friend? I believe I used that term correctly. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. My English slang is not exactly, up to date, I don't think. Of course, my slang in general probably isn't really up to date, if you really want to think about it. Yvette just staring at me. Who are you?
Oi, wipe that smarmy look off your face before I have one of my friends do it for you. What, you think we don't know this place is a dump?
But no, I think that's just my face. A dump? No way, this place has a lot of homey charm. Who the hell are you? You can't I like how a lot of these reactions are like, oi! The fuck you talking about? Gotta give you a piece of my mind, I will. I don't know way. I think this place has a lot of homey charm.
Don't get cheeky with me, son. We got enough comedians around here. The name's John the Screw. I'm the one in charge of fixing up this pub that you so clearly think you're better than.
Buddy, I didn't say anything. What do you call? What do they call you, John the Screw?
Bit of a dodgy nickname for someone like me, innit? Sebastian and the boys almost skinned me alive when I first introduced myself. Thought I was a prison guard, they did. Vagabonds and prison go together like tea and Marmite. Hard to blame them, I guess. But when I explained that they call me the Screw because I'm handy with tools, we was right as rain.
Something with a small tube. What happened to this place? Was it always this rustic?
Hell no. The Swan and Mitre used to be the finest pub this side of the Thames. The Jewel of Bromley it was, right up until those pikey twats from the Isle of Dogs trashed the place. We've been trying to rebuild ever since, and if it weren't for those balmy nutters over at Bromley DIY, we might well be done by now. You know what? That gives me a brilliant idea. How would you like to make a few tickets for a quick job?
I love easy money.
Well, the reason the Swan still looks like the town tip isn't because I've been sitting on my arse doing nothing. We're up to our eyes in repairs and running low on supplies, fast. Typically, I'd send one of the leads down to Bromley DIY to pick up what we need, but the last time I did, a junkie blindsided him with the business end of a sledge. Now nobody wants to go near the place, but you seem like an hard sort. If you were to go take care of the hooligans down at the DIY so we can continue our work, I'd certainly make it worth your while.
I'm not looking to take on junkies with hammers today, thanks. Tell me more about these hooligans.
Bad as a bag of chemmed up ferrets they are, and dangerous. You ever seen a junkie grip a hammer when they're backed into a corner? Knuckles as white as the Queen's arse. But, you know, keep them at arm's length and you should be aces.
I like this guy, John, for some reason. I don't know. Why don't you do it yourself?
Wasting my time. I've got enough on my plate without your faffing.
Just my little joke.
Those filthy mutts from the Isle of Dogs raided the place a while back. They busted it up something awful and looted everything they could get their mitts on. Well, almost everything. Stupid muppets didn't think to grab my lucky rat smasher. Gormless twats.
I'm in. Where is this DIY shop?
You're doing me a huge favour. Bromley DIY is just up the road. You can't miss it.
Okay. Good to know. Holy shit, it's a ghoul! It's the first time I've seen one of these guys here. And yet I can't talk to him. First ghoul in the game, and nothing.
Hey there, young'un. Not from these ends, are you? My name's Sid. The boys here call me Sabretooth. I'm looking for a little help with something. I can make it worth your while.
Got no time for you, old man. Let me know and I'll see what I can do.
Listen here. I'm only telling you this as you're an outsider. But I'm no good with my letters, see? My ma always wanted me to learn them. But my dad said it would make me weak in the head. Well, I'm getting old now. And I've had my share of adventures, but my one big regret is never learning how to read proper. Maybe now I can finally play catch up, but I don't want the boys here knowing about this. That's why I'm looking for help from someone like you. I've got a little something special for you. You can get me the goods I need. You in?
Can't read it all. Well, I guess I could help. I can help you, sure.
Thing is, there's bugger all to read round here. Some old menus and magazines, but no proper books. And I need me some books if I want to learn proper reading. You ever hear of a library? Used to be loads of them before the war, all full of books. They're mostly ruined now, but there's a few still about. There's one not far from here, in fact.
Sounds simple. What do you want exactly?
But mine for the ghouls about. Get me 3 or 4 books in decent nick, and I'll give you something special in return.
Any particular books you want?
Nothing too hard. Kid stuff even. I'll need to start out simple. If you can find it, there's a little story called Dove's Dilemma I remember from when I was young. It'd be nice to see you again.
Sorry about that. Step away to do a thing. We'll get you book smart in no time.
Thanks. More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
Oi, oi. If it ain't that lab rat, the fuck you want?
Shoot you in the face. Why do they call you Johnny Shrapnel?
Because of this little beauty I've got lodged in me skull. A reward for some dodgy demolitions testing. But that's just how things go sometimes when you're a professional bomb maker. No pain, eh? Your vet says I need to get it taken out before it kills me. But I say nah. Makes me sharper, this does. Sometimes you need a little reminder that
yes.
if you don't put your life on the line, then maybe you're not really living. And I'm sure there ain't no lead in it. Mostly sure.
You see, I was wondering about that, because first I thought it was a weird texture issue with his hair, but nope, that is a piece of metal sticking out of his head. Motherfucker thinks he's Venom Snake, apparently. Can you tell me more about the Vagabonds?
Heroes of London we are. Protectors of the peace, defenders of the downtrodden, all that sort of thing. Well, that would be nice if it were true. Fact is, the dogs have been doing us dirty for a long time, and every week feels a little harder than the last. We'll pull through though, we always have. Right?
What can you tell me about the Isle of Dogs Syndicate?
Bunch of traitorous little shits is what they are. You can't trust them. We've been stuck in a bloody war with the Syndicate ever since the Red Treaty. And at every stage they keep beating us back. They're led by a chap called Thomas Black. And he's got more smarts than a lot of us put together. No matter what we do, he's able to outmaneuver us. Most everyone here has lost someone to him. For some here, revenge is about all that keeps them going.
What do you think about Sebastian Gaunt?
What are you asking for? Not some Syndicate spy, are you? You keep your nose to yourself. Righto, My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
We won't fall to the likes of the dogs, or anyone else.
I mean, Gaunt is certainly right for his name. He's one skinny motherfucker.
Nice to see you again. What can I do you for?
What do you do around here?
I'm quartermaster. I try to keep supplies topped up, keep things running smoothly. Not easy, you know, but I make sure we get by.
Can you tell me about the
The
vagabonds?
loveliest group of lads and lasses you'll find around any part of London. We're not loonies running around pretending to be knights. And we're not posh trash trying to lord it over everyone. We stand up for the little people. We keep our neighbourhoods safe. What more could you ask for? They're squared up in Canary Wharf, acting all poncy-like. Bunch of clowns if you ask me. But they're also our sworn enemies, and a lot of the cause of our supply shortages. I keep telling the lads, shoot your bullets accurately for a dog's skull, and you'll have more bullets left for more dogs. Everyone's happy then. He's the boss, enough said.
Fair enough, Winston.
Hang around, wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers.
Oh, we have another goal.
You alright? A new face. You sticking around?
What's your poison? Take a
What?
look.
Two gentlemen of Verona. Okay. Some pound coins. I don't really have anything. I'll sell him, though, I don't think.
Goodbye.
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
You get them?
It's sorted.
Good. You seem efficient. I like that. Gaunt said to give you some tickets for your troubles. Here.
Tickets? What are these?
You're really not from these ends, are you? Tube tickets, money, dosh, moolah. What we use for trade round here. It's the standard currency all over London. Over here is the Swan and Mitre, the most ancient pub in the whole of London. Us vagabonds have had our home here for decades. Even through the toughest times. We have some other safe houses, but let's keep them hush for now. Follow me and I'll get you acquainted with our chiefs.
It's not just the loss of men. We're hurting for ammo and other supplies. They keep hitting us like this. They'll win for attrition.
Fucking dogs. We should hit them back, right this minute.
Easy now. Something stupid like that is exactly what they want to provoke. We've got to keep our heads.
Sorry to interrupt, chaps. I brought that newcomer along.
I've got no time for the detritus right now. Nelson, find something useful for this one to do. The rest of you, scrub. I need to go think.
Never mind what Gaunt says, sweetie. He's a hard one, but he's been through a lot, and he bears a lot on his shoulders. He's got a big heart, really.
Tell that to the guy he left to die.
The Isle of Dogs Syndicate has hurt us all in different ways. Some have scars you can see, some have scars you don't see. Gaunt was hurt deep.
So he's the
Has
leader
been
here?
ever since both his parents died. Poor lad, he's a good boss, and cares a lot for all of us. He just don't always show it so well. I've got to go now, but stick around, sweetie. We're good people when you get to know us.
Oi, newcomer. I think I still hear you breathing over there. Come over here and we'll have a gob.
If you hang around, wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers.
Look where you're going.
Jill Winston said they fished you out some lad down the Pinder. If I still had eyes, I'd say you were pulling the wool over him. But Gaunt backed him up, and he's not the fanciful type. Well, pleased to meet you, Wayfarer. My name's Blind Nelson. I'm Sebastian's right-hand man, and I was the same to his father back when he was the boss of the vagabonds. I can't see no more, but I've been round the houses far longer than anyone else here, and my brain still ticks as good as ever.
What are you, some kind of monster? So you're a commuter, Nelson? You don't look well.
You're not seen a commuter before. There's a bunch of us about. Something to do with radiation and whatnot. I never much cared why. I lost my skin to it back when I was young, and I've stayed like this ever since. You get used to it. There are some what call us ghouls. cheeky bastards.
Okay, so they're called commuters in London. What can you tell me about the vagabonds?
The order around Bromley. Stop the hooligans, keep businesses protected, manage goods in and out, that sort of thing. We're popular with the locals, which is more than you can say for most gangs around London. Times are hard though. We're at war with the Isle of Dogs and they've got more men and more guns than us.
What do you need?
The fact is, my radio's broke and I'm lost without it. Sebastian keeps me around for what brains I have, but without my radio I'm deprived of some very necessary intel. I need someone with a pair of eyes and a pair of legs to fix it. You fit the bill, right? Here's the broken radio. Go find Chill Winston and ask him if he has any parts to fix it. Bullet-Tooth Anthony has a workbench for when you got the bits. Bring it back here when it's all working smoothly and you're done. Easy, right?
Sure, I'll get started on that.
But I get my hands dirty in other ways.
Okay.
Hello, mate. Nice to see you again. What can I do you for?
Why, Nelson needs his radio fix. He says you'd have the parts.
Hey, let's have a butcher's. Looks like he needs a new antenna. I'll have one in a box somewhere, I'm sure. But look, whilst I'm rooting around for that, I've got a job for you.
Don't you all?
My mate Supplies is running late with a delivery, and she's never late. I'm worried something's gone wrong. But after the latest attack here, I can't leave my post to sea. I want you to nip down to Nadia's on Deptford High Street to check in on things, and get me the package if it's ready. By the time you're back, I'll have the antenna for you. If you hang around, wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers.
Aye, aye, Captain. Well, let's have a gander outside and see which one of these objectives is closest. I'm getting pretty close to the end of my time here, but have a looky-loo around one of these areas, I'm sure. I don't know how this is going to play out and how many factions I have to side with, and like if I can only side with certain ones, or if I have combos of factions I can side with. But so far what I'm getting out of this is that the Isle of Dogs are a bunch of assholes. The Vagabonds seem like they're okay, mostly. We'll see how I feel about Camelot when I come across them, but... Okay, so it looks like all of their stuff is pretty close together and down in the one direction. The books I can go grab first, though.
If I'm watching you, at least two others are doing the same. Don't try nothing.
My friend, I wouldn't dream. Stopping the Hound later on. Stick with my quest objectives first. A ladybug? Is that the friendly kind of ladybug, or is that a ladybug that's going to murder me? It's called a library, but there's a bunch of, police signs up for some insane reason. The library police. There's some real harsh punishments for bending the spine. Like you wouldn't believe. on, Churchill. Let me through, man. So far, I seem to be finding a lot more glue than I would in base Fallout. Complaining about that. Okay, so I must be able to get in there from the roof. And no doubt that's where all the good books are. Or a controversial book. Your list of books will be reviewed by Librarian Protect John, and you may be called upon for any follow-up questions. All Librarian Protectrons are busy. Your request is important to us. Please come back in error. Dear readers, we regret to inform you that due to recent actions by the British government, certain books have been banned from circulation. These books are now kept in a secure location. They are not available for checkout or perusal. We understand that this may be disappointing for some of you, but we must comply with government regulations. We encourage you to explore the vast collection of books still available at the Churchill Library. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause, and appreciate your understanding. Sincerely, Library Management. Dear readers, we are excited to announce that we have acquired a collection of books from the 1950s. These books offer a fascinating glimpse into the cultural, social, and political landscape of that era. Whether you are interested in literature, history, or popular culture, there is something for everyone in this collection. Some notable titles include Lord of the Flies by William Golding, Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, On the Road by Jack Kerouac, Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison, The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. These books are available for checkout now. We hope you enjoy exploring this unique collection. Sincerely, Library Management. Title, The Great Escape, author Paul Brickhill, genre nonfiction. Duff's Dilemma, author Jane Doe. Okay, so that's here somewhere, but... Or at least it was withdrawn at some point. The Art of War. Catcher in the Rye, redacted, banned. Due date, banned. The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Brave New World. Redacted, and that's been banned apparently. 1984, also banned. Go figure. The Alchemist. The Hobbit. Lord of the Rings. Larry Crocker by K.J. Bowling. Gee, I wonder what that's meant to be a reference to. Catcher in the Rye is there again, and redacted. I get the distinct feeling finding that particular book that Sid wants is going to be less than easy. I mean, come on, Churchill, this is your library. You should know where to find it, right? I presume. That's a ghoul. feel like that took longer than it should have, but okay. I like how there's a random safe in the back of that terminal. That's not normal, right? That can't be normal. Yeah. Oh god. Didn't see you in there. I should actually use some of these cigarette packs. If for no other reason than I think I can get some of the cigarette cards out of it. Apparently it gives me a brief, experience game, which is nice. Not gonna complain about that either, am I? For a minute, I thought I could use that as a bludgeoning weapon, but I guess not. Well, not a whole hell of a lot I can do down here. What do we have in the solicitor's terminal? Office space at the Churchill Library. Dear colleagues, I am writing to inform you that our office at Churchill Library remains one of the few remaining human-occupied spaces in this facility. As you may be aware, the library has recently undergone a major transformation, with most of the operations now being handled by robots. While this change had led to increased efficiency and cost savings, it has also resulted in a significant reduction in the number of human employees. I want to reassure you that our office remains fully operational and that we are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns about this transition. I appreciate your understanding and cooperation. Sincerely, Peter Golden. Dear clients, please remember that we're here to bring a little bit of legal order to the chaos of the above resource wars. We might not have a conventional courtroom anymore since it got bombed, but we've got enough legal jargon to make the judge in the new courthouse's head spin. Let us know about your legal dilemmas, whether it's a dispute over who gets the last bottle of Nuka-Cola, or Ion Brew, or a disagreement about the ownership of a now-banned book. We've got your back. Our legal team is ready to take on any case, no matter how trivial or absurd it may seem. So, if you find yourself in need of legal advice or representation, don't hesitate to drop by our office. We're based in Bromley's Churchill Library, and we'll be there to help you navigate the legal wasteland. Remember, the only thing more dangerous than a dropped bomb is a poorly written contract. Stay safe out there. Sincerely, Peter Golden. How's the outing of the falls going? Not too bad. I'm currently digging through a library to try to teach an old vagabond to read. So, you know, it could be worse. Dear colleagues, I'm writing to let you know that our legal research database has just been juiced up with the freshest court rulings and legislations. This database is our secret sauce for staying in the loop with the latest in the legal world and diving deep into any legal rabbit hole you fancy. Please take some time to explore the database and familiarize yourself with its features. If you have any questions or need assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to me or another member of our team. Sincerely, Peter Gould. I'm writing to remind you to update the case management system with any new developments in your cases. This system is essential for tracking the progress of our cases and ensuring that we meet all deadlines and obligations. If I catch one more client's personal information thrown in the bin, there will be a fully fledged investigation, and the perpetrator will be removed. Feel free to hire us as solicitors, though. Please make sure to enter any new information or updates as soon as possible. If you have any questions or need assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to me or another member of our team. I'm writing to remind you of the importance of clear and concise legal writing. If I catch anyone else trying to screw over our clients, you'll find yourself without a job. Our clients rely on us to communicate complex legal concepts in a way that is understandable and persuasive. Stop screwing them over. Please take some time to review your writing and ensure that it is clear, concise, and free of errors. If you need assistance with writing or editing, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm noticing a trend in these. I'm writing to remind you of the importance of ethical conduct in our legal practice. As solicitors, we have a duty to uphold the highest standards of professionalism and integrity. Stop chasing money. Please take some time to review the rules of professional conduct and familiarize yourself with the guidelines that govern our practice. Okay. And so on and so forth. Well, that was informative. Out of my way, Churchill. You're a good boy, but you get in the way sometimes. What makes it a high-tech desk, I wonder? Communism is at your door. Alright then. Down we go. Well, I was expecting something more in here. Well, we got... quite a lot of ammunition. There's that, if nothing else. I would have expected there'd be something else down here, though, is the thing. I suppose there's a schwackload of overdue books. I can use those. I suppose if nothing else, we'll see if we can find Sid's book for him and leave it at that. If indeed it's here. It might not even be here. That was a trap. Ha! Fuck you, Ghoul! I feel like I set off a trap. I did, yeah. crude revolver, eh? I'm currently carrying too much to be able to run because of fucking... Well, you know? I could just give Churchill a bunch of stuff. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, so that does 21. The crude revolver does a lot more damage. It does have less, what do you call it, though? Less of a fire rate. Though I think I might actually use that for a little. I'm carrying so much shit I really don't need to carry. But it's all fun, though. So many telephones. Dear readers, we regret to inform you that due to recent actions by the British government, certain books have been... Okay, yeah, I've already read this. Restricted Books Notice, Attempt 2. Well, it's official. The British government has decided to play the role of the book police. And now we're left with a collection of banned books. These poor things are now locked up tight in a secure location, and you can't even take a peek at them. Yep, you read that right. No more checking out or flipping through these books. Thanks a lot, government. But hey, at least you can still browse through the rest of our collection, so get your reading game on and explore the Churchill Library while you still can. Sorry for the inconvenience, folks. Blame it on the powers that be. Sincerely, the unhappy Chief Librarian. Attempt 1 is probably even more spiteful. Well, isn't this just fantastic? The British government has decided to ban some books, and guess what? They're now locked up tighter than Fort Knox. No browsing, no checking out, no nothing. Thanks, government, you've really outdone yourselves this time, but don't worry, you can still read the other books in the library, aren't you lucky? So get ready to dive into the Churchill Library. You know, the one with the books you're actually allowed to read. Sincerely, the not-so-happy Chief Librarian. Dear Terminal, it's been a rough day at the library. The Protectron's robots have taken over most of the jobs, and I'm one of the few humans left. I can't help but feel lonely and depressed seeing my friends' jobs being replaced by machines. It's not like I'm not grateful for having a job, but the feeling of isolation is overwhelming. I'm trying to stay positive and focus on providing the best service to our patrons, but it's hard. I miss the days when we all worked together, humans and robots alike. Now it feels like I'm the last human standing in a world of machines. I hope things will get better soon. Until then, I'll keep pushing through and trying to make the best of this situation. Ah, there we go. I thought there had to be a key around here somewhere. See what fresh horrors await me in the, what I will presume is going to be the banned book room. What's happening? What wants to kill me? Something wants to kill me. What wants to kill me? Is it ghouls? It's ghouls, isn't it? Yep, ghouls. Good boy, Churchill. Now, I do see a bunch of books, but none of them have titles, is the thing. I like this gun. This gun's real nice. So, thus far, I don't see any book that I really want to give Sid. Unless I need to pick these books up, and that's how I can tell what they are, you know? Maybe I can't tell what they are just by looking at them. That's not a UK flag. Ooh, is that the book? I'm just going to take that book and see if it says what it is in the inventory. No, it just simply calls a book. Okay. It is simply book. Was he book destroying ghouls? Well, let me get my reading on. Larry Crocker and the Chamber of Fission. Well, I should take that one. It's not the one I'm looking for, but I'll take it all the same. Larry Crocker, not to be confused with Harvey Porter. The Very Radiated Caterpillar. Yes, that's the one. That's the good shit right there. And yet not the one I'm looking for. Although it did say that book was checked out. So the question is that book even in here? It might not be. I'd really like to get him that book, but problem is I don't know if I'm gonna know where the hell I can find the thing. Unless it's down here somewhere, that's possible. I might have just missed it. Might be hiding underneath something. Ah yes, the most important of first aid items, a toothbrush. Oh, hello. Little Miss Uranium. What? Oh, I was gonna say, why? That moved because Churchill moved it. So I don't really know where that book could possibly be. Let's do this. It's highly unlikely it's going to direct me where the book is, but let's see. No, it's just going to send me back to the Swan and Miter. Sorry, Sid Old Bean, but I don't think I'm going to find the one you really want. I'm going to dart up and have a look at the terminal again, see if it gives me any more idea of where I can find the book. Probably not. I think it just said it was withdrawn. That was about it. But anyway. Best case, I'll probably leave it at that. I'll go give Sid the books I do have, and that'll probably have to be it for tonight. But let's have a little look-see, shall we? Wait, it was on the first page. Author Jane Doe, genre fiction. I don't know, it could be anywhere. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about it. I'm assuming I get a little bit extra if he, if I had that book for him, but I don't know where it is. I don't know if I can be bothered to go hunt it down right now. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. Wait a minute. Penny. Nope. Ish. Nope. Wouldn't be wise. Wouldn't be gone. It's not sent. It's not wise. Or Tor. Could be work. No. W is not the one, so it's not well either. Could be host. Nope. Nice. Okay, I guess I'll just activate.
Powering up. Protectron on.
Would have been handy if I knew that was there before I killed all the ghouls in the building, but alright. Anyway, let's go give Sid the books I found. I really wish I knew where the other one went, but eh. That is as it may be. Once I get back to the Swan and Miter, I might have a little poke around to see if there's a workbench in there somewhere. I'd like to see how I can upgrade this gun. Once we go through a screen here. What do you see there, boy? Where are you going? What kind of merry chase are you leading me on, Churchill? Oh. In. It's not bad, I suppose. Could be worse. Nothing wrong with a bit of the old crafting material, I suppose. Yeah, I got a bit turned around. I gotta go this way. Alright, no, I'm still heading in the right direction. Oh boy, delicious ramen hamburger. I'll take that. Yeah, let's not go into the bar there yet. A little look around the exterior of the building before I go inside. I didn't really get a good look at the place when I first got here because, you know,
wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
Violence. They do appear to have themselves a nice little spot round here. It's just a shame that the dogs wrecked the place, I guess. But I suppose we're going to be helping fix that. Now, I did see there was a locked gate leading to a courtyard round back. I am rather curious as to what might be back there. A corpse by the looks of it, but, you know. It appears to be the beer garden that's advertised on the front of the place. Is that a... That is indeed a swan wearing a mitre. I really wish I could pick that thing up and take it with me, but alas, I cannot. I thought I saw a corpse through the window. I guess not. I mean, it would have been a skeleton, of course, but... Take the chef hat, because you know I gotta collect all my hats. Apparently I can't get in through the back door. Alright, whatever. Let's go talk to Sid. Help that poor man read! Look at all these mooks. I said.
Youngin, you get to nab some books for me.
Yes, I have them here.
Thanks for these. I gotta say, I've been looking forward to this. Now, I said I had something special as a reward, and I ain't gonna disappoint. Old Sabretooth here is a bull champion round these ends, and it's all thanks to my secret weapon. This is my legendary Lucky Black Ball, see? I keep this down my pants, and it lets me do some hectic trick shots. But my hands are getting less sturdy these days, and it's about time I packed in the game. So I want you to take this, and I hope it brings you all the luck it's brought me.
Sid, if you've been keeping this thing down your pants for most of your life, I don't know if I want it. I'm certainly not keeping it in my pants. I got enough balls down there as it is. Haha. Thanks, Sid. This means a lot. So does that actually do anything? Well, it's mine now.
Hello again, young pal. I got something I want to share with you. I done me some writing. Practiced for ages getting the letters right. What do you think?
A for Adam, B for bomb, C for sill, D for dove, E for elephant, F for fight, G for gun, H for... Okay. A bunch of these aren't done right. Bomb has a B at the end of it, for instance. You need to correct these. Let's be positive. This is really good. Well done, Sid. Must have taken a lot of work. Keep at it and keep practicing.
Cheers, mate. That feels good to hear. I want to keep at this. I want to try writing down some proper experiences I've had. Takes a lot of work, but I'm gonna keep trying. Come back in a while, and I should have something new to share with you.
Alright.
More bodies getting shot done never hurt anything.
Good on you, Sid. Good on you. Now we got a workbench around here. See if I can do a little bit of the old upgrading before I stop for the day. Got a dartboard. Sad at least.
It wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers.
Of course I can't see for shite. Is there an upstairs to this place? You know, I haven't fully explored the area, have I? That's the bathroom, clearly. That's a big goddamn hole in the floor. Got a chem station, that's something. Not what I was actually looking for, but it's something. Straub plant. Straub.
Be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
This place is much bigger than I thought it was.
Bodies getting shot done never hurt anything.
Well, let's check this broken bit of ceiling here. I don't know if I can actually get up.
We need the numbers.
Well, I can, but there's nothing up here. Okay, well, let's go check out where that hole in the floor leads. The fuck are you, and what the fuck is that on your back?
Hello, sunshine. The name's Bullet-Tooth Anthony. What you after?
What's your role here?
I fix up weapons, do repairs and maintenance. That sort of thing.
He's got one spiffy tie.
We're the best brutes in Bromley. Won't find better than us. If we can get us some more weapons, we'll be a proper force to be reckoned with. I always say, the only good dog is a dead dog.
You don't say that in front of Churchill.
Buggers have a lot to answer for. You don't need to know more than that.
Do you think of Sebastian
He
Gaunt?
has it hard, Gaunt. But he's tough, and he's fair as he needs to be.
Fair enough.
Take care, boss. More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
British laser skeleton stock? Interesting. Now, the fuck of it is, though, he is the repair guy and all that jazz.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
But it doesn't look like there's a weapon bench down here. Which is aggravating. Yeah, because this just leads upstairs, I think. Beat him before, we'll beat him again. Okay, anyway. So, alas, that's disappointing. I suppose I can always fast travel all the way over to the left side of the map at that farm I accidentally ended up in. I want to use a workbench, but I'm going to leave it there for tonight. But before I do, there's one thing I want to point out. We have this, the remains of a poster that says traitor, and it's got this sort of like silhouette of a figure.
We need the numbers.
That looked familiar. That looked like the representation of Smythe on the monitor that we saw early on. That's... maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just an interesting correlation, who knows. I still think something really weird is going on with that Smythe guy. Which shouldn't come as a shock. I think he's supposed to be the main antagonist, but I guess we'll see. You know what I didn't do? I didn't save it. Well, at least I saved when I walked into the Swan and Mitre, I guess. Okay, I want to go into it and save it properly. It's not like I did a whole hell of a lot, I suppose. I just talked to, Sid. Why did I not save it when I exited the game?
Hello, young'un. You get to nab some books for me?
Yeah, let's just do this again.
Ah, thanks. Now, I said I had something special. Oh, Sabertooth, this is me legendary, but me hands are getting less, so I want you... Take care, kid. Hello again, young pal. I got something I done me some... No. Cheers, mate. I want to keep at this. I'll come back in a while.
Okay. Alright, well, like I said, everything else I had to poke around here was interesting, but I didn't find anything I was looking for specifically. I did not find a weapon bench, so let's actually save it before I stop playing this time. So at the very least I've got that quest turned in and all that jazz. Now it did say exiting back to the main menu will make an exit save. It did not. It did not. Anyway. I'm still enjoying it. It's interesting. Like, it's nice that I'm kind of getting more into the flow of it. I just really wish I figured out how the hell to get into Thameshaven, because I still feel like there was something really not right I was doing. There was, I don't know. It's just probably a stupid thing I missed. One thing I will say that I've noticed people talking about this game is that they keep saying that they can't get even very far into it because it keeps crashing on them. Aside from when I first tried it, and it crashed after the title screen a couple of times, I haven't had an issue with it since. And I've played it for, according to that, about 5 hours now. So that's not bad. It's pretty good, especially for a game based off of a Bethesda game. I mean, Fallout New Vegas crashes every time I attempt to play that. Hell, Fallout New Vegas crashes every time I look at it funny. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you'll find folks to join me again next time. But until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now.